All right, so today I don't even know. Y'all just gonna have to follow along with me because I don't know the topic for today. I just have a concept in my mind that I was thinking about, and it made sense to me, and I just wanted to explain it to you guys the way that I understand it, the way that I understand this concept. So basically, where you feel hurt and pain today is not necessarily where you are actually injured at. And again, I'm going to say that again for you. Where you feel hurt and pain today is not necessarily where you are actually injured at. And I got this concept because I woke up one morning and I had a pulled muscle in my neck. I guess I slept wrong. So the muscle in my neck, all the way down my back on the right side of my body, I had a pulled muscle. So what was happening was I was leaning my head to the left to take the pressure off of it. And as I leaned my head to the left to take the pressure off, it took about maybe 3 to 4 days for me to relieve the pressure, for me to get back to normal, for me to fix that muscle that I had pulled on the right side of my body. And what happened by me leaning my head to the right side to the left side of my body, I ended up messing up my arm and my shoulder on the left side of my body because I was what you would call overcompensating. I was overcompensating for an injury on the right side of my body by leaning my head to the left side of my body. And by overcompensating for an extended period of time, I actually injured the left side of my body. So, like I said at the beginning of this, what the pain that you feel today isn't necessarily where you're injured at. And I want people to understand that this doesn't necessarily always go with physical pain. It can also go with mental pain, spiritual pain, emotional pain, because we carry these things with us over extended periods of time. If you ever had your heart broken before, if you ever been hurt spiritually, in church they talk about, getting hurt in church, getting hurt by your church family, getting disappointed by the pastor, and things of that nature. You feel like God let you down, or things aren't going your way. Those are pains that we experience. We experience emotional pains. We experience, again, losing loved ones. We experience failed relationships, and we take those into new relationships. But what happens when we experience failure or we experience pain in one way or another, we overcompensate emotionally, spiritually, physically, to take up, to help fix that pain. And when we overcompensate, no matter which way we do it, we can cause pain in other areas of our lives. So what I feel like that we should do, which a lot of us don't do, and obviously I didn't do because I just told a story about when I had a pulled muscle, instead of taking the time and relaxing, slowing down, sitting down and actually dealing with the hurt and pain that I was having in that moment, instead of overcompensating, I could have sat down and dealt with that pain right then and there. And by dealing with that pain, it doesn't translate over into another part of my body because I'm dealing with the pain right then and there. For people who are hurt, for people who have mental issues, for people that have spiritual issues, people that have physical issues, emotional issues, we need to sit down and deal with those issues right then and there. We can't let them drag out. We can't overcompensate by holding on to those issues and overcompensating in other ways, because that causes us to have other issues later on in life, later on in relationships, later on in our daily lives. So what we need to do when we experience any type of hurt and pain in any area of our lives, we need to sit down and fix those problems. We need to address those problems right then and there. If anybody has ever sprained their ankle before, nobody ever really sits down and nurses that injury. What we do is we overcompensate and put the pressure on the other leg. And what you will see over time is you start to get injuries in that other leg because you're overcompensating. You're taking all the weight on one part of your body, which is not supposed to be that way. Everything is supposed to be distributed equally amongst your body. And that goes, again, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. We're built to be able to endure a lot. But if you are hindered in one facet of your life, one facet of your body, one facet of your mind, and you try to overcompensate that in other aspects of your life, then you're only hindering yourself even more. Because once you get healed in that one area that you realize was hurt, you're going to be hurting in other aspects of your life. You can even damage other relationships that you may have had with people if you don't deal with past relationship traumas. So this is a concept that I started thinking about because I injured myself, or I woke up injured, and I did not deal with the issue right then and there. I overcompensated, which then hurt me in another way. And then I had to sit down and actually nurse that injury instead of, just nursing the first injury and not having to deal with it ever again. So again, when you realize that you are hindered or hurt, or you have experienced some type of trauma, please sit down and deal with those issues. If you don't have anybody to talk to, if you don't have anybody that can help you with those issues, I am available. I am a personal development coach. I can help you with your issues, no matter what they are. Hit me up, let me know, inbox me, DM me, and ask me if am I able to help you with those issues. If I am not able to help you with those issues, then I know somebody who is able to help you with your issues. But please do not let your issues overcome you, and do not overcompensate when you have certain issues going on in your life. Any issue that's going on in your life, period. Because overcompensation can hinder you in other ways. So if you guys don't know, I have a course up on udemy.com. It's called Breathwork is the Best Work. It deals with stress and anxiety. It's 3 foundational breathworks, and at the end of the breathworks, it's a meditation. It helps you relieve the stress and anxiety in your life. Everybody is going through some form of stress and anxiety in their life. This course is very beneficial. It is low priced, and if you catch Udemy when they're discounting courses, which is almost every month, then you will get the course even at a lower rate. So go check the course out. If you catch this on YouTube or Facebook, I will drop the course link down in the description. And if you catch this on Instagram, the link is in my bio. Go check out the course. You can even preview the course before you buy the course. If it's not for you, I'm pretty sure you know somebody that the course can help. So again, check that course out, udemy.com, and make sure you deal with any issues that you may be dealing with right then and there. Don't let them go too long without you addressing them, and do not overcompensate for those issues, because they will only cause more issues. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening.